Okay, so we've got a question, standard form. We're beyond the staples in the paper, so the questions are going to get up to grade B and beyond soon. But this is grade B. How many barrels per day produced in the USA? Write your answer as an ordinary number. So I've got 9.06. That's a 9.06. I've got to times it by 10 6 times. So I got 9.06. So decimal point will go once, twice, and then it's got to go 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got to have zeros in there. I always want to check that I have put it in the right place. So I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. That's definitely okay. If I want to put the commas in, it's 9,060,000. 1 mark. How many more barrels per day were produced in Russia? So Russia's here. So it's 101. And I'm going to have to move that decimal point from here. I've got to move it 7 places. 1, 2. I've got to go 5 more. So I'm going to add 5 more zeros. Okay, and put the commas in because I think that's going to help me. That's Russia, and I need Saudi Arabia. It's 976. It's not going to be quite as long as that number, so I'm going to put 976. Just check 9. I've moved it once, twice, and I've got 4 more places to use. Move it, so that will be pretty good. Now you could just do it with your standard subtracting and borrowing and carrying. But I think it's easier to see, well, that's going to be 100,000 there. And how many do I need to add on to here till I get to 10 million? I need to add on 240,000 to get me up to 10 million. So 240,000 takes it up to 10 million, and I need to go another 100,000. So that'll be 340,000 more barrels. 1 barrel per day is equivalent to roughly 50 tons of oil per year. I've got to estimate the number of barrels for China each year. I've done every other country, and now I've got to do China. China's 3.99 times 10 to the power 6. Well, roughly, if I've got to approximate it, I'm going to call that 4 times 10 to the power of 6. And that's a number of barrels per day. To find out how much of tons per oil in each year, I need to times that by 50. That actually would give me 1 mark. I can now do it when I'm timesing. It doesn't matter which order I do it. I'm going to do 4 times 50 first to give 200 times by 10 to the power of 6. But I've got to give my answer in standard form, and standard form has to be a number between 1 and 10 times by a power of 10. So I can't write down 200. I need to write it down as 2 times. I've got to times it by 10 twice here, and then 6 more 10s here. So altogether, I'll be timesing it by 10 8 times. That is in standard form, and that is the answer. That's question 11 done.